What's going on, everybody? Respawn Gentleman here. So the Cyber Heist DLC has finally been released for the Ascent. It came out today, and the Xbox finally got an update. So I'm going to go into the patch notes, talk a little bit about the DLC. So let's get right into it. All right, so to start off, let's talk about the Cyber Heist DLC. So first of all, you can see here that it's available on all platforms, so you can get it no matter what system you're on. Kind of what's included, basically, the Cyber Heist DLC is new missions and a new environment that you're going to be going to. All sorts of good stuff. There's new enemies, new weapons, including melee weapons, which is absolutely huge, which I'll talk about here in a little bit too. Says, how do you access the Cyber Heist DLC? So once you complete all of the main missions in the base game, then you'll get access to it. So that's kind of what that is. You just need to complete the main missions of the game, and then you can access Cyber Heist. Now, they also talk about right here, you can see the Cyber Edition. So there's going to be a physical version, you can kind of see in this picture here, for PlayStation and PC. The reason is because they were having technical difficulties with the Xbox version, so only PlayStation PC get a physical version. However, the digital version is available right now on all platforms, so you can get all of it, which includes the game, the Cyber Warrior pack, the Cyber Sec pack, and of course the Cyber Heist DLC. This is one thing that's actually really cool. You can kind of see here, it says, hey, can my friends play if they don't own Cyber Heist? It says yes. So as long as the host player, whoever's hosting the game, as long as they have the Cyber Heist DLC, then everybody can play it that's joining them. So I think that's a really cool thing that they did, because I really hate when game developers kind of lock content behind a paywall if you're playing with someone else. That means that you can't play with your friends unless they're paying it too. So I really like that they did that. I think that's a really great thing. It also says kind of right here as well that any loot that you get during the Cyber Heist, even if you don't own it, you're playing with a friend who does, you get to keep all of the loot that you get. So all the new weapons, melee weapons, all that stuff, you'll actually get to keep that even if you don't own it, which is really great. So what's also great about the Cyber Heist is it doesn't have to be on New Game Plus. You can do it on a regular save. It doesn't matter which one you do, which I'll actually have a video coming out very soon talking about New Game Plus and how all that happens and what that looks like very soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. So Cyber Heist is actually bringing melee weapons into the game, which is massive. We've been asking for this for basically the last year, and we're finally getting it. You can see here that in the base game, without the DLC, you get this U+ bat, which I'll have a video showing out what that looks like, what you can do with it, all the good stuff coming out very soon. But that's the only melee weapon you'll get unless you purchase the Cyber Heist DLC, which there will be, I believe it's 2 more melee weapons, which is another video that I have coming up as well. So let's get into the patch notes. We're going to start off with Steam. I'm just going to go over the system specific ones first and then kind of get into the overall. So for Steam, the only thing they really added was ultra-wide support has been improved for the following resolutions now available. So here's a full list, and I'll have all of these update patch note pages linked in the description if you want to check them out and read the full thing. But this is honestly the only difference for PC is the ultra-wide support has been improved. Now for PlayStation, you can see here there's some PlayStation specific fixes where you've got like fixed an issue which could see co-op clients respawning stuck in the environment during mutual dependencies, addressed rare instances of enemies failing to spawn during balls deep, fixed the bug where players who, after leaving an existing play session directly before accepting or hot joining another online co-op session, could end up in a soft lock state on the select profile tab, forcing a game restart. And they also addressed a bug where, after adding a new PSN friend, the invite player screen, when accessed from an online co-op game, would only list the newly added friend. Xbox has the most adjustments here, but it's kind of more general and not necessarily Xbox specific. So I'll just get into a few of the things here rather than covering the whole list. Like I said, I'll have these linked in the description if you want to read everything. So the first thing on here is that the Xbox finally got the update. So now you're getting the Cyber Heist DLC. We have the Cyber Warrior pack that you can now buy, the Chongqing pack, which is available to download for free as well. You have melee weapons in the game. You can actually access New Game Plus again, or for the first time, I should say, on Xbox. And then they've also added a saving icon that displays on the right side of the screen at various times, which I've noticed that when playing, and it's actually kind of cool. So you can see when the game saves. So that's a nice little addition. They resolved an issue in local co-op where a soft lock could potentially happen if multiple interactions were triggered at the same time. So like if you and a friend activated like different vendors or something like that at the same time, then it could end up soft locking the game. So that should be fixed now. A crash could occur during a co-op game when entering Night Road or the Node. So that should be fixed now. You shouldn't be having any more problems with that. They also fixed a rare crash, which could occur when taking a taxi from Corp Zone to the Archaeology High Street. Fixed an issue where the camera could get stuck in a fixed position upon player 2 interaction with a vendor while player 1 is already interacting with the same vendor. That would be extremely annoying, so that should be fixed now. Fixed instances which could lead to a failed to join the session becoming stuck on the screen after accepting an invite to an online lobby. Fixed an issue in the empowerment mission where you could engage the Mecha Arachnoid boss in combat before the cutscene had played, resolving a potential progression blocker. So if you fought the boss before the cutscene, then the cutscene would happen and you'd get stuck. So that should be fixed now. Another one also in that empowerment mission is when the mission objective may not update after completing the boost cooling system objective when the host player is far enough to get teleported by the client player. So there's a lot of things like that, just a lot of fixes for missions where you could get stuck just because of randomness happening. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Ascent content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.